Hello students, welcome to the online classes. Last class we have studied about various types of numbers, that is natural numbers which is denoted by n, then whole numbers w, then integers z, then rational numbers q, then irrational numbers. So these are the various types of numbers which you have learned in the last class. Students, set of all the counting numbers is called as natural numbers. Then all the counting numbers including 0 is called as whole numbers. All the negative numbers, positive numbers and 0 is called as integers. Then the number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where q should not be equal to 0, is called as rational numbers. The numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q are called as irrational numbers. These are the various types of numbers which you have learnt in the previous class. Friends, the first topic what we are going to learn is expressing numbers in general form. This is very simple, already you have learnt in the previous class. Let me take an example. Let us consider the number 54. Now, how to express this number in general form? So, 54 I can write as 50 plus 4. In the same way, one more example, 67 I can write it as 60 plus 7. Students, you should understand that in the number 54 there are 4 numbers of ones and 5 numbers of tens. That is 5 times the tens plus 4 times the units. So in the same way, here 6 times the 10 plus 7 times 1. So I will consider the number 54 again. So I will write here 54 indicates that 4 times ones and 5 times tens. In 67 it is 7 times ones and 6 times tens. Third example, 73 I can say that 3 times ones and 7 times tens. So I can write it as 7 times 10 plus 3 times 1. The same way, I will consider 2-digit number A, B. Now I can say that B times the ones and A times tens. I can write it as A times tens plus B times 1. This is how you express a 2-digit number in the general form. If I consider BA, if I consider the digit BA, I can write as B times the tens and A times the ones. This is how we express a 2-digit number in the general form. Now students, we'll see how to express 3-digit number in general form. Let me consider examples 3, 5, 1 and 6, 7, 2. Here I can say that there are 1 number of ones and 5 numbers of tens and 3 numbers of hundreds. In the same way, 2 times ones, 7 times tens and 6 times hundreds. Units, tens, hundred. Units, tens, hundred. So I can write as 3 times the hundred plus 5 times the tens, then 1 time the ones. In second example, 6 times the hundred plus 7 times the 10 plus 2 times the 1. That is, I can write as 300 plus 50 plus 1. The same way, 600 plus 70 plus 2. This is how you express a 3-digit number in general form. 351. 1 number of ones, 5 number of tens, 3 times the hundred. In this example, 2 times the ones, 7 times the 10 and 6 times the hundred. Now students, let me consider one more example. 7, 5, 4. Now here I can write it as 4 times ones, 5 times tens and 7 times hundred. That is 7 times hundred plus 5 times 10 plus 4 times 1. In the same way, I will consider 3-digit number A, B, C. Here C times ones, B times tens and A times hundreds. So it is easy to express A times hundred plus B times tens and C times ones. A, B, C, units, tens, hundred. This is how we express a 3-digit number in the general form. Students, in the same way, A, B, C, B, A, C, C, B, A, consider this as 3-digit numbers. We have to express these digits or numbers in the general form. That means C times ones, B times tens, A times hundreds. In second example, C times ones, A times tens, B times hundreds. Third example, A times ones, B times tens and C times hundred. I can write it as A times hundred, B times tens plus C times 1. Here B times hundred, A times 10 plus C times 1. In third example, C times 100 plus B times tens plus A times 1. This is how we generally express the numbers in the general form. Student, is it possible to express when the numbers are in general form to the usual form? X, we can express how to convert the given general form to the usual notation. So here 5 times the 10, that means in the tens place it is 5, then 6 times the unit, that means in the unit place it is 6. In the same way, 3 times the 100 or 100 times the 3, that means in the 100 place we have 3, then in the tens place it is 2 and in the unit place it is 8. In the same way you can convert the general form to the usual form. Students, hope you have understood what you have learned today. Then if you have understood, try these questions. Write the numbers in the general form. First question is 21, then second question is 203, third question is 678, fourth question is 993. Second main, write the numbers in the usual form, which is already given in the general form. You should express in usual form, that is 10 into 5 plus 6. The second question 100 into 7 plus 10 into 1 plus 4. Students, you have to understand that 6 means we can express it as 6 into 1, that means 6 times the 1, the same way 4 times the 1. Hopefully you will solve all these questions. Thank you for watching. We will continue in the next video.